It's after 10 o'clock. It's time for the council to be in session. We have Ms. Goldberg, Mr. Hernandez, Mrs. Walters. 4 members present. We need 6 more for a quorum. Sergeant, would you maybe remind the council members that we should. Ms. Galanter is here. We got 5 members now. We need 5 more for a quorum.
Alarcon, Alatorre, Burnson, Chick, Fuhr, Galanter, Goldberg, Hernandez, Holden, Miskowski, Ridley Thomas, Swornich, Wax, Walters, Ferraro, 10 members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
For the City of Los Angeles on the 15th day of April. Be sure to pay your income tax today. There are 15 council districts in the city. The regular meeting days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We are currently being viewed by cable subscribers throughout the Los Angeles area on Channel 35, and we're also being monitored by council phone. The first order of business.
Approval of the minutes.
All right, Mr. Hernandez moves, Mr. Savornich seconds. There's no objections, unanimous vote. The next item.
Commendatory resolutions for approval.
There's no objections, unanimous vote. Next item.
Items noticed for public hearing, items 1 and 2.
Okay, we have cards on 1, so we'll call that special. Item 2 is to be continued until July 22nd. Who's requested that?
The applicant has requested that, Mr.
All
President.
right, Ms. Galanter moves. There's no objections. That will be the order. Next item.
Next item, Mr. President, items for which public hearings have been held, items 3 through 14 and number 28.
3 through 14 and number 28. Okay, any specials? Ms. Goldberg?
Item 28, one day.
If there's no objections, that'll be the order. Okay, we have 3 through 14. Are there any specials? 9 or 14?
9.
Huh?
9.
You want to continue 9 for how long?
Just one meeting.
Okay, there's no objections. Number 9 is continued one day. Mr. Alatorre has asked that the 14 be continued until April 22nd.
April 22nd, Mr. President.
Is there any objections to that? Seeing none, that'll be the order. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 13.
Yes, Mr. President.
Prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
10 ayes.
Those are approved. A forthwith on 8.
Forthwith on all the Community Development Department items.
Which, you better give me the numbers.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12.
Except for item 9 that was continued.
Right, exactly.
Okay, forthwith on those. Next item.
Next item, Mr. President, items for which public hearings have not been held, items 15 through 27, and 29 and 30.
Okay, we have a card on 29, so we'll call that one special.
27.
Well, let me see if there's a public hearing first. Anybody want to be heard on any of the items other than 29? Anybody in the audience? We're seeing none, the public. Well, we take that up later. There's no request for public hearing, so the public hearings will be closed. Now, specials, Mr. Wax.
Item 25.
Item 20, please.
Item 20. Okay, we have 20, 25, 27, and 29. Any others? If not, prepare the roll on the balance. Tabulate the vote.
10 ayes.
Those are approved. Next item.
Next item, Mr. President, you have your closed session items.
We'll leave that on the desk. Next item.
Item number 1, Mr. President, you have cards on that item.
Okay, we have Alex Darcy. You want to take the microphone there? And after that would be Judith Baraconte. You pull that microphone up and speak in there and tell us what you want to say.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. My name is Alex Darson, and I've been a resident of the area in question for 35 years. I have only one item to discuss, and the item is parking at the car wash. Now, this nightclub has secured parking at Costco across the street, which has about 350 parkings. So I don't understand why there should be another small little parking lot when we have a big one a block away.
29 here.
Now, that small parking lot is 18 feet away from our bedroom windows. And I have emphasized this at the hearing last week. That will disturb our sleep. All the car alarms are going on. Small fire alley will be crowded with cars until 2:30 in the morning. Now, we feel that our rights have been violated, and our right in terms of having a good night's sleep. So these people can go back and forth and make a fast buck. I ask the council to allow only one parking space, the big one at Costco, and eliminate the parking space at the car wash. Thank you.
Thank you. Judith Baracanti, and then Evan Evanoff.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, and good morning to the City Council members. I just like to bring up two conditions which had been presented last Tuesday. And one of these is the restricted parking, which will replace the 2-hour parking from the alley and then 6 houses down and Boyce Avenue. And then we would request also, as a continuation for this condition, to have a control of the loud music by the middle of the night, at least 12 o'clock to 12:30. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Evanoff?
Mr. President and City Council people, my name is Evan Evanoff. I personally have no objection to the approval of all these things. The only thing that I do object to is the parking in the car wash, which adjoins my 6-unit apartment, and the loud noise that has been eliminated, let's say for the past 3 months. We object. My objection is the same as Mr. Alex. As long as they have the parking in Costco, Price Club, and Toys R Us, why do they need the car wash? If it's used as an overflow, I can see it, but how are they going to get an overflow? They only hold so many people, and if you figure even 1 car per person, they have plenty of parking in Costco's. Why do they need the car wash? Because for a simple logistic reason, it's right across the street, and rather than go 600 or 700 feet to Costco, they're going to go right across the street and park there first, so that they can get the cars faster to the car owners. So if that is eliminated, I have no objection to the conditions. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael Cathy, and then a Leslie Kenyon, and then a Charles Matthews.
Good morning. I'm Michael Cathy. I'm the Executive Director for the Atwater Chamber of Commerce. And I'd like to say on behalf of the Chamber that we fully support La Strada Restaurant, and as well as the parking that we have gotten set up with them. And just want to let y'all know that. Thank you.
Thank you. Leslie Kenyon, and then Charles Matthews.
Thank you. I'm Leslie Kenyon, and I'm planning on putting a dinner theater show on this summer, and hopefully this will be the beginning of many dinner theater shows. Hopefully we'll be able to perform Shakespeare there. I think this is a great place for cultural events in the future, and I hope that the council supports La Strada. And in addition, by having more cultural events and theater, that should eliminate any problems regarding noise, because those will be much quieter, and I thank you.
Thank
and
you.
in addition, when we do our events, we plan on donating part of the proceeds to the Jack LaLanne Foundation, which helps prevent youth from going into gangs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charles Matthews.
Good morning, Mr. Ferraro, members of the council. On behalf of La Strada, we're very pleased to be here and urge you to adopt the resolution on the agenda. La Strada is a venue that is open to the whole city and services the whole city, and And we invite all of you to come there. We have attempted to mitigate all the concerns of our neighbors, have provided primary parking at the Franciscan facility. The car wash parking that some of the residents spoke of is just that. It's backup facilities only, and the only time we anticipate using it would be in terribly foul weather situations and/or in the event that the parking otherwise unavailable required us to have some place to put the car. So thank you very much for your time, and we thank you for your vote, hopefully.
Okay, thank you. That closes the public hearing. Ms. Goldberg?
I just want to commend everyone, even those who still are worried about this, for the numbers of meetings that they've been willing to come to and the numbers of discussions with Yvette from my staff to try to work this out. This was a problem at the beginning because of the parking. There is no parking, really. There aren't very many garages even in the neighborhood, so that this was taking street parking. There was an issue of noise. I think that the conditions that have been put on, including that the owner will do a small, what do they call that, permit parking situation to make sure that the residents immediately nearby are not impacted by the parking for La Estrada, will take care of these issues. And I know that we have been reassured repeatedly that the gas station will not be primary parking. It will only be absolutely overflow or heavy inclement weather, and we hope that neither of those things will happen very often. But I'd want to assure those of you who are still concerned that our office will be monitoring this, and you should feel free not only to call the owner of the La Estrada, but also our office if any of the conditions that have been agreed to by the owner are not met. We believe that the owner is very sincere and has spent a lot of time and money trying to make this a going operation again, and we're happy to have it reopen in a good way in Atwater, in a way that makes it a good neighbor. So I urge an aye vote on the report.
Mr. Wax?
I just wanted to say that I'm happy you've been able to try to find a way to work this out and to assure the neighbors that they won't be impacted. But I remember years ago going to La Estrada, I'd say 30 years ago, and there are a few places left in the city that are wholesome with a wonderful tradition, and I remembered it as a wonderful place to go many, many years ago. And you've got over there Tam O'Shanter and La Estrada. I thought of that the other night when I was at Musso and Frank's. There are just not that many places left. So if we can preserve them, if we can keep them going, but have them be assets to the community rather than detriments, it's worth working on. And so I wanted to congratulate you for trying to find a way, and I really hope this does succeed.
Did you sing there, Joe?
I did, but I wouldn't give you a sample of it.
Okay, we have item number 1 before us. Prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
That is approved. Members, item number 3 and number 15 were ordinances, and Mr. Matt Wax, if you move reconsideration, then we'll have them before us. We can 3 and 15, there were ordinances, and we didn't have 12 before. Okay, so Mr. Wax moved reconsideration. There's no objections. We have item number 3 and number 15 before us, the ordinances. So prepare the roll, tabulate the vote. Those ordinances are approved. All right, the next item.
Next item, Mr. President, item number 20, called special by Councilmember Goldberg.
Ms. Goldberg, you called 20 special. Will you press your button? Yes. Members, you should press your button because I can't record your...
I really just had a couple of questions since this is coming Rule 16, which is the source of the money, and whether or not there are full-time city employees coordinating volunteer activities in every council district, or in some of them, or in several. It was just, there's no report, so I just wanted to get the basic information.
Is there somebody here that can give us this information? Mr. Savornich?
Sure, I'd be happy to. To my colleague, what we are asking is that we get a report back from the different entities to the CED committee to see whether or not funding would be available, to see whether or not this is something that we could pursue. And if funding were identified, then of course, Jackie, we could also, if it involves city personnel,
It's a great
send it to your
idea.
committee. But right now, all we're doing is searching to see
Okay.
whether or not it's feasible,
All right.
and it may or may not be. But at this point, we'd like to at least ask city staff to explore the possibility.
So then, in passing this, we're saying, is this possible? How would you do it? Bring it to a committee and
Is
let
there
them
any
know.
money? Come and tell the committee, and then if it gets farther than that, come to yours because it involves city personnel.
That's the only question I had, thank you.
Terrific.
Mr. Burnson?
Well, I think it's a good idea, but it's been going on for a long time, and a lot of us have been coordinating those things through our council office with our regular staff. Now, if we could get some assistance, now in my district, we coordinated essentially with Devonshire Division, and there are some support groups such as PALS and Graffiti Busters and so forth, and with the various police divisions. But it would be helpful, but I think basically the center of it, you might say, should either be in the police divisions or in the council office, or work between the two. And I would just like to add that to your research when you do that, okay?
Okay. Anyone else want to be heard? If not, prepare the roll on item number 20. Tabulate the votes.
12 eyes.
That is approved. The next item.
Next item, Mr. President, number 25, called special by Councilmember Hernandez.
Mr. Hernandez, press your button. Press your button. Will you press your button?
Yes, the police department has staff coming over, and they're not here yet.
Okay, no problem.
Mr. President, let's hold this up.
Okay. Okay, then we'll hold this on the desk and we'll go to the next item.
Next item, Mr. President, number 29. You have cards.
No, Mr. Wax has 27.
I'm sorry, number 27.
Mr. Wax, you press your button, please. Joe?
I'd like to amend this. I think that using the words direct the chief of police are inappropriate. I think that we should say request the chief of police to be there, but I don't think that it's appropriate to start directing him to do things. So I would amend this to change the word direct to request.
Is there any objection to that change? Seeing none, that will change it. So we'll have 27 as amended. Prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 eyes.
That is approved. Next item.
Item number 29.
Now, at 29, we had public hearing yesterday, didn't we? So the public hearing is not necessary today. Yeah, we had a staff report, so we have 29 before us. Mr. Savornich, do you want to make would you press your button, please?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President, members of the council. I do believe that we had public hearing yesterday and we had a staff report. I had the opportunity to drive by the property that we were talking about this morning, and I would like to ask your positive vote to confirm the property being taken into REAP at this time. We gave it a one-week extension, and according to staff, nothing has been done, and so I would like to ask that we take this into REAP, and then we'll have an opportunity in a prudent and efficient manner to clean this property up. I ask for your aye vote.
Okay, any further discussion on this? If not, prepare the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 eyes.
That is approved. Next item.
Next item, Mr. President, you have your closed session items, and also this is the time for public comment on non-agenda items.
Okay, let's do the public comment. I have no cards. Is there anybody in this audience who wants to be heard on public comment? Seeing none, the public comment period is closed. Let's clear the desk off, and then we'll go into executive session.
Mr. President, you still have item number 25.
Yeah.
To Friday.
Item number 25 is request to continue until Friday. There's no objections. That will be the order. Next item.
Next item, Mr. President, is your closed session.
Okay. Is there anything else on the desk?
Motions for posting and referral.
There's no objection, unanimous vote. We're going to go into executive session, so all those not involved with the executive session, please leave the council chamber. Back in open session. First item A, we didn't have to act on. Did we do that one too? Okay. All right. On 31A.
31A, Mr. President, yes.
Okay. Prepare the roll on 31A. Tabulate the vote. Speak louder. That is approved.
Okay.
13 ayes.
Okay. And the next item.
Next item, Mr. President, 31B.
Okay. That. Prepare the roll on 31B. Tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
That is approved. Now we have a special item.
Yes, Mr. President, you have a special one. Motion by Councilmember Hernandez for Councilmember Alatorre and second by Councilmember Alarcon.
Ms. Reinhardt.
Thank you. The Union Pacific Railroad Company needs to do some maintenance projects on the grade crossings at Vineburn, San Pablo Street, and Boca Avenues. They had communicated, but it got lost somewhere, and the DOT only found out about it yesterday, and they need to approve this in order to get the grade crossings upgraded. And therefore, the council need to make the findings that the need to act arose after the posting of the agenda, and there's an immediate need to act.
Okay, prepare the roll on the finding. Tabulate the vote. That is, the matters is before us. Is there any discussion on it? If not, prepare the roll on special one. Tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
That is approved. Next item.
Next desk.
Okay, do we have any adjourning motions? Would everyone please stand?
The G committee will meet at 12:30. Give everyone time to have pizza.
Mr. Alarcon?
Before we do the adjourning motions, I'd like to introduce Antonio Nunez to all of you. He's in the Big Brother program, and my Chief Planning and Legislative Deputy Alvin Kusumoto is his brother. So he's just visiting City Council.
Ms. Goldberg?
I'd like to ask that we adjourn in memory of Dr. Honorable Barker II, who was 77 years old. He was the beloved brother of Joan, Adelaide, and Byron, and the late Edward Barker, a beloved uncle of several nephews and nieces, passed away after a long illness on April 11th. He was born in Kansas City in 1920, and his academic excellence led him to pursue and complete a medical degree at Howard University in 1945, after receiving a BA in zoology from UCLA. He was a man of extraordinary intelligence and talent and elegance and grace, and he will be missed by his sisters and brother and his many nieces and nephews.
Mrs. Chick?
I'd like to adjourn in memory of Mrs. Flora Sickles. She leaves her husband, and she was a very active community participant, a member of Neighborhood Watch, and she and her husband Jim volunteer weekly to staff one of our community police stations in Fallbrook Mall. She gave countless hours of volunteer work, and she will be greatly missed. I don't think, Mr. President, that we have adjourned yet in honor of Bob Philibosian's father, Fred Philibosian.
All members.
He passed away April 12th in Pasadena's Huntington Memorial Hospital. He was 96 years old. He was born in Turkey in 1902, came to the United States in 1910 with his father, attended South Pasadena High School, and has lived in California ever since. He was a farmer, and lived in the Fresno area in a place called Selma since 1949. A grape grower, Santa Rosa Plums. He was a member of the Sun-Made Raisin Cooperative, a member of the Masonic Lodge, a Shriner, very active and on the board of directors in the United Methodist Church in his town of Selma. And he was recognized by the Selma City Council on the occasion of his 90th birthday for all of his contributions. He had lost his wife in 1976, Mary, and is survived by his son, Robert, his wife Nancy, and their children Janet and Rob of Tarzana, his daughter Diane Philibosian Seifert and her husband Thomas of Pasadena, his son Richard Philibosian and his wife Shirley, and their daughters Belle and Scarlett of Pasadena.
Mr. Alejandro, do you have one? Mr. Walsh.
Mr. President, I'd like to ask the council to adjourn in memory of Clercy Peter Moore. He was the supervisor of the graffiti removal agency contracted with concerned citizens of South Central and was killed on his way to work. Mr. Moore lived in the 9th Council District, was active in environmental issues for most of his career in the inner city. He will be sorely missed.
Call the roll. The council is adjourned.